Good morning, children. Welcome to your biology class.
Dear children, today we are going to discuss one sample paper. Let me introduce the pattern of question paper first. It has 4 sessions. Section A, B, C and D. Section A contains 20 questions, that is question number 1 to 20. They are all 1 mark questions. Section B, short answer type 2 mark questions. Question number 21 to 26 are section B. And section C, that is question number from 27 to 33 are short answer type questions but 3 mark questions. Section D, that is question number 34 to 36 are long answer type questions and they carry 5 marks. And in section A, we can expect multiple choice questions, assertion and reason type, and also analyzing paragraph type questions are also there. Section A contain 1 mark questions. Here question number 10. Veins are thin walled and have valves. Why? It is because the blood there is no longer under pressure, we know, and the valves prevent the backflow of the blood, that is they ensure the blood flow in one direction. Question number 11. How is the wall of small intestine adapted for performing the function of absorption of food? It's a very easy question, I think. We know that small intestine has so many finger-like projections called villi, and these villi increase the surface area of absorption. And one more question, that is, out of a goat and a tiger, which one will have a longer small intestine? Herbivores have longer small intestine. Here goat is herbivore, so goat is having longer small intestine. Then justify your answer, that means why? It is because herbivores eating grass need a longer small intestine to allow the cellulose to be digested. Next question. Question number 12. Explain how ozone, being a deadly poison, can still perform an essential function for our environment. Ozone is a protective layer, we know, so it protects us from harmful effects of UV radiation. These are 1 mark questions, okay. One or question also there. Give reason why a food chain cannot have more than 4 trophic levels. And what will be the answer? The loss of energy at each step is so great, so that very little usable energy remains after 4 trophic levels. That is the answer. Next question, question number 13. State the role of pancreas in digestion of food. So pancreas secretes digestive juice which contains enzymes. Which enzymes? Yes, trypsin. Trypsin is a protein digesting enzyme, and one more enzyme is there, that is lipase. Lipase helps the breakdown of emulsified fats. It acts on the emulsified fats and helps for the further breakdown of that fats. Okay, so here the question number 10 11 and also 13 from the lesson life processes. 12th question from the lesson our environment. From question number 14 onwards, assertion and reason type questions are there. Question number 15 is a biology question. Assertion is food chain is responsible for the entry of harmful chemicals in our bodies. The given reason is the length and complexity of food chains vary greatly. So for answering this type of questions, you have to read and understand these two. That means the assertion and reason, and you have to select the options. Option A is assertion and reason are true, and reason is correct explanation of the assertion. Option B, assertion and reason are true, but R is not the correct the explanation of the assertion. Option number C, assertion is true but reason is false. Next, assertion is false and reason is true. So you have to select one from these options. So here the answer of this question is option B. That is, both assertion and reason are true, but R is not the correct explanation of assertion. Or question also there, that is assertion greater number of individuals are present in lower trophic levels. Reason is the flow of energy is unidirectional. Here also the answer is option B. Assertion and reason are true, but reason is not correct explanation of the assertion. Next question, 16th question. Assertion is a genetist crossed a pea plant having violet flowers with pea plant with white flowers. He got all violet flowers in first generation. We know that it is a monohybrid cross, and the given reason is white color gene is not passed on to next generation. So in this case, option A is correct. That is, assertion and reason are true, but reason is correct explanation of the assertion. This year CBSE introduced another type of questions, analyzing type of questions. Okay, so in this pattern of question, paragraphs or graphs will be given, and 4 or 5 sub questions will be there. You have to answer any 4 from that 5 questions. Each question carry 1 mark. But you can expect such questions in science question paper this year. Here the question is, read the following and answer any 4 questions from 17:1 to 17:5. So here 5 questions are given, but you have to answer, you have to select only 4 questions from these 5 questions. All living cells require energy for various activities. This energy is available by the breakdown of simple carbohydrate, either using oxygen or without using oxygen. And the first question is, energy in the case of higher plants and animals is obtained by. The options are breathing, tissue respiration, organ respiration, and digestion of food. What is the answer? Yes, tissue respiration. Second question, the graph below represents the blood lactic acid concentration of an athlete during a race of 400 meter and shows a peak at point D. Okay, so what will be the answer of this question? We know that lactic acid will be formed during anaerobic respiration in muscle cells. So the option B is the answer. of this question. Sub-question 3. Study the graph below which represents the amount of energy supplied with respect to the time while an athlete is running at full speed. Choose the correct combination of plots and justification provided in the following table. A graph and table is given. You have to choose the correct one. What will be the answer? Yes. Answer is option B. Plot A, aerobic, and plot B, anaerobic. And justification is also provided. Option B is the answer. Next one, fourth question. The characteristic processes observed in anaerobic respiration are. Four processes are given: presence of oxygen, release of carbon dioxide, release of energy, release of lactic acid. We know that in anaerobic respiration, carbon dioxide, energy and lactic acid will be produced in muscles. So the option C is the answer. 1, 3 and 4 only. Option C is the answer. The fifth sub-question, study the table below and select the row that has incorrect information. What is the answer? Yes, the location, isn't it? Option A is the answer and it shows it has the incorrect information.
Section B contains 2-mark questions. So, in this question paper, 2 questions are asked from biology section. Question number 21. Bile juice does not have any digestive enzyme but still plays a significant role in the process of digestion. Justify the statement. Or you can answer another question. In birds and mammals, the left and right side of the heart are separated. Give reasons. And question number 22 is state the events occurring during the process of photosynthesis. Is it essential that these steps take place one after the other immediately?
We know that the bile juice is produced
By liver, and bile juice makes an alkaline environment.
and bile salts break the large globules of fats into smaller globules. So bile juice does not have any digestive enzyme but still plays a significant role in the process of digestion. What is the or question? That in birds and mammals, the left and right side of the heart are separated, right? So the birds and mammals have high energy needs. They use this energy to maintain the body temperature. So the separation of their heart into left and right, it ensures the efficient supply of oxygen to the body and thereby they can produce more energy. Question number 22 is state the events occurring during the process of photosynthesis. So in answer you have to write the equation. You studied an equation of photosynthesis: 6CO2 plus 6H2O in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives C6H12O6 plus 6O2. And what are the main steps of photosynthesis? The main steps are the absorption of light energy by chlorophyll, conversion of light energy to chemical energy, and splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen, and reduction of carbon dioxide into carbohydrates. Right? Then, is it essential that these steps take place one after the other immediately? These steps need not take place one after the other immediately. For example, in the case of desert plants, they take up carbon dioxide at night and they prepare an intermediate product, and they use that intermediate product in the place of carbon dioxide, for photosynthesis. Question number 22 is state the events occurring during the process of photosynthesis. So in answer you have to write the equation. You studied an equation of photosynthesis 6CO2 plus 6H2O in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives C6H12O6 plus 6O2. And what are the main steps of photosynthesis? The main steps are the absorption of light energy by chlorophyll, conversion of light energy to chemical energy, and splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen, and reduction of carbon dioxide into carbohydrates. Right? Then, is it essential that these steps take place one after the other immediately? These steps need not take place one after the other immediately. For example, in the case of desert plants, they take up carbon dioxide at night and they prepare an intermediate product, and they use that intermediate product in the place of carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. Children, section C contains 3-mark questions. In this question paper, 3 marks questions from biology, 27, 28 and 29. So you should read these questions carefully and find out the answers as a homework. We will discuss the answers of these questions in our live revision session. Children, section D contains 5-mark questions. Only one 5-mark question asked from biology part, that is the trace the changes that take place in a flower from gamete formation to fruit formation. So you have to draw a diagram also, and you have to explain about the gamete formation, from gamete formation to fruit formation. Okay, and find out the answer of this question also. We will discuss the answer in our live revision session. Thank you for listening me, children. Thank you.